immigration crackdown in New Orleans. Trump orders enhanced vetting for H-1B visa applicants. Netflix says its bid for Warner Brothers Discovery could mean lower costs for consumers. And Putin heads to India in his first visit in 4 years, with deals on his mind. This is Reuters World News, bringing you everything you need to know from the front lines in 10 minutes, 7 days a week. U.S. immigration agents have kicked off an operation in New Orleans, Louisiana, to arrest immigrants in the country illegally. It's the latest Democratic-led city to be targeted by President Trump's deportation efforts. Some residents are already bracing for the crackdown. A woman who asked that we only use her first name, Abby, told our reporter Ted Hassan that she's already set up makeshift beds in her family's restaurant so that they can avoid traveling between home and work for fear of being profiled and detained. Here's Ted.
She's feeling a lot of fear in the moment. She doesn't have legal status, and several of her family members are in the same situation. They came to the U.S. from Mexico 20 years ago, but haven't been able to find a path to legal status. But her 10-year-old son was born here in the U.S., and he's a citizen.
¿Qué vas a hacer con tu hijo?
No tenemos un plan porque, pues,
And when I asked her if she has a plan for what she would do if she was arrested and her son separated from her, she said, at least at the moment, she doesn't even know what a plan would be. She thinks her son would stay in the U.S., but clearly it's something that's difficult for her to think through. And the sort of situation that no one wants to think about. The idea that you could be sent to a country that you haven't been to for 2 decades, and that your son would be forced with the decision of either going there with you or remaining here in the U.S.
The operation is expected to run through the end of the year. Trump says the National Guard will also be deployed to the city in the coming weeks. And speaking of immigration, a Reuters exclusive. The Trump administration is ordering enhanced screening of H-1B visa applicants for any involvement in what they call censorship. A State Department memo sent this week tells consular offices to review LinkedIn profiles and resumes of applicants and their families looking for work in content moderation, fact-checking, or online safety. The memo says anyone, quote, responsible for or complicit in censorship or attempted censorship of protected expression in the United States should be considered for rejection. The policy will hit tech workers, mainly from India and China, in an industry that's been crucial to Silicon Valley's growth. It's the latest example of Trump making free speech a foreign policy priority, and it could complicate hiring for the tech companies whose leaders backed his campaign. A Pentagon investigation has faulted Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth for using Signal on his personal phone to send information about planned strikes in Yemen last March. The review says the communication could have endangered U.S. troops if intercepted. That's according to 2 people familiar with the document. The Pentagon's Inspector General did not weigh in on whether the information Hegseth posted was classified. Hegseth took to X to respond, posting, "No classified information, total exoneration, case closed." The report is expected to be publicly released and comes at a time when Hegseth is under scrutiny of his leadership overseeing deadly strikes against suspected drug vessels in the Caribbean. A bid by Netflix to buy up both the film studios and streaming services of Warner Brothers Discovery could mean one login for customers wanting both Netflix and HBO Max. Netflix is arguing the acquisition would actually reduce costs for their customers, despite concerns from antitrust regulators. Companies with smaller streaming services, like Comcast, which owns NBC's Peacock, are also vying to buy up Warner Brothers assets to try and compete with top streamers like Netflix and Disney+. Sherry Redstone, the former chairperson of Paramount Global, spoke this week at Reuters' Next conference in New York City.
I think we're going to see a lot of successful integrations and also one